Alright, Tubes. It's engine night. We got the boys here. We got Daddy Dirt Bike over there, and Little Dirt Bike, and what's your name? Little Racer. Little Racer. Here's a sneak peek at the paint job on the Maytag. Yeah. But anyway, what we're doing tonight is I was going to disassemble this engine, this Johnson engine we got here. But Mike wants to see if we get it running first. And he's cleaning stuff up here and seeing what's going on. What are you just lubricating stuff, Mike?
Yeah, well, it's locked up right now. We're not sure why. If the pistons are stuck in the bores or what's going on. The crankshaft budges a bit. So I don't think the crank is not stuck. But I think the pistons are just, you know, tight in the cylinders from sitting. So I'm going to pull the carburetor off. I already shot some lubricant down the tops of the cylinders, but I'll pull the carburetor off and shoot some lubricant in the crankcase and the rods and everything, and see if we can't get it to free up a little bit. Okay.
Alright. That way we know if it's worth fixing. Should be, though.
Yeah, it should be worth fixing, but I mean, eventually, if we want it to be reliable and possibly use it, we probably have to go ahead and tear the whole thing down and put new seals in it and things like that. But for the heck of it, we can try to get it running. With if it's not going to do any damage to the motor, then it already is. You know?
Yeah.
So.
All right, keep going, buddy.
Alrighty.
How's it looking there, buddy?
I'm just looking to see how it works. Kind of neat. You have choke all the way down, fast, and then slow all the way up.
Right.
So, neat little carburetor. Got a little float in here. Fork thing.
It's nothing we've ever dealt with before, Mike. A Johnson carburetor.
Yeah. Yeah, never have.
That's why we're documenting everything, because none of us are familiar with these, even though they're just two-stroke engines. We want to be able to make sure I put it back together.
I'm looking at it now, and I don't see any kind of reed valve on the intake here, or any check valve. So I'm not exactly sure what method it uses to prevent the charge being blown back to the carburetor. It might be something in there. It might be similar to a Maytag, I'm not sure. So you might have to go a little bit deeper than this, but we'll see.
Interesting. What you doing now, buddy?
I'm getting ready to pull the exhaust off, the exhaust manifold here, to get me some better access to the exhaust ports of the cylinders.
What's that, just an aluminum tube?
Yeah, just a little down tube.
Looks like God took a beating.
Right, so if you wanted to, you could probably find that tube and replace that, you know? Put a nice new aluminum
even stainless steel. I got a piece of stainless steel that size.
You could.
But that's good that took the beating instead of the rest of the engine.
Yeah, yeah. Now it looks like somebody's already removed the screws to hold the clamps on. So now it's just a matter of pulling this collector or exhaust manifold here, silencer, off of the cylinders.
Alright, let me put the camera down. I'll give you a hand.
Alright. Alright.
Alright. I stepped out for a minute, and these guys got this thing unstuck and putting the flywheel back on and everything, and got a spark. Did it have a spark, or did you have to clean the points?
We have to clean the points.
Yeah, you're full of shit.
No, it had great spark.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Huh.
It had great spark.
Huh. I was curious to see what the coil looked like.
Yeah.
What it looked like, a Maytag?
It looks similar to a Maytag. I've never heard of the name before. The flywheel has a name on it. What was it, Nilite or Nifire or something?
Lignite?
Lignite, yeah, Lignite.
Huh.
So maybe that's the manufacturer. I don't know. So
these guys are going to try to get this thing running.
yeah, we're just gonna get the carburetor off. We have the cylinders bathed in oil, so
We might smoke a little.
we're gonna spin it around and see what it does.
Well, let's drag it outside.
It's not gonna run sustained. It's just gonna go.
You just want to see it pop.
But we'll
No
take
carburetor.
it outside.
All right.
Johnson.
Wow. I wonder when the last time that was that it ran. That's all Mike wanted to do. He wanted to see who was going to run.
Oh, that coil.
This thing, yeah.
That's a big cloud there.
Wow. So there you go. The thing starts and runs pretty good, and it don't even have a carburetor on there. but it's all unstuck.
I think I'm gonna collapse lung. I got a stuck lung.
It's pretty good. So we really shouldn't have to take it apart or anything, just clean it up.
Well, clean the fuel tank out, clean the carburetor up, and put it back together.
Yeah. Pretty it up. We're going to pretty it up, Mike.
Yeah.
Polish it up.
We'll have to get a bucket of water to run it in.
Yeah, well, we got to make sure. That's one thing. One thing that one guy told me, Boyd, he said make sure your
Pump works.
your pump is working. Yeah.
8, 10
God only knows what's in there.
Square thing.
Did you see where the pump was at?
No, I didn't. I don't know. It might be in between this housing here. If we take these 3 nuts off it, we can probably just drop the prop housing here, and we might find it in there. You know, because there's nothing up here that would pump the water.
Right.
That started where it was at.
What's that? Oh, you know what? We didn't even. I didn't even know where the
started right
timing
there where
was.
it was at,
Yeah,
yeah.
exactly.
Interesting. Now I guess we just take the carburetor apart, clean that up, and make sure that's working right.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that was a good initial start.
We had fun.
Yeah, we did. We got something to work with. All right. See you guys later.
Say dibs.
So long.